Brought to you by Penguin.
The Apparition Phase by Will Maclean. Read by Theo Solomon. She didn't mean to cause a haunting. She was, however, well aware of how the haunting came to be. Some words that define that particular time: malignant, lost, or, in more paranoid times, premeditated. High static, dead lines. Kristen Gallino. Part 1, Chapter 1. And so the first thing my twin sister and I did, when we finally got access to a camera of our own, was fake a ghost photograph. It was the kind of plan that seemed entirely natural and logical to us, and like so much else that passed between us, the plan was unspoken. I remember both of us being in the attic, in that initial frenzy of creativity, using white chalk to draw on the brown painted plaster. Almost everything in our house was dark brown or dark orange, or at least that's how I remember it now. As children, we used to draw with chalk on that wall all the time, but we were almost 14 years of age now, and our pursuits were more macabre, if not yet more grown up. And the attic was ours. It belonged to us, and we could do as we pleased there. Mum never came up, not even to tidy, and Dad only ventured up to tell us to come downstairs, raising a bemused eyebrow at whatever bizarre project we were involved in, and there were usually several on the go at once. And so, up there, our work surrounded us. Just as the plan to fake a ghost photograph had been decided between us on some pre-linguistic level, so too was the execution of the drawing itself, the design of our ghost. We spent enough time reading, writing, and thinking about ghosts to know precisely what the rules were in this department. Abigail and I were connoisseurs of ghost photographs and ghosts in general, and were very discerning about what was scary and disturbing and what wasn't. We had many books on the subject, and although our parents didn't actively indulge our fascinations, they tolerated them. And if we wanted to read about ghosts and spirits, well, so be it, as long as it meant we were reading. Not that our interests were limited to ghosts. We were also interested in standing stones, witches, curses, the British countryside, the ancient Egyptians with particular emphasis on their burial rites, the Vikings, voodoo, vampires, the mythical giant squid, real-life accounts of people being attacked and even better devoured by large wild animals, Dracula, Doctor Who, space exploration, the futuristic domed cities that people would one day live in on the ocean floor, pond life, medieval history, medieval weaponry, medieval siege warfare, eclipses, coral reefs, escapology, how to start fires, UFOs, card tricks, astronomy, astrology, secret codes and alphabets, invisible ink, and so on. Despite all this, I still think that we were not unusual children. Not for then. Ghosts were, however, a perennial fascination for us, and there was nothing we didn't know about the drummer of Tedworth, or the screaming skull of Bettiscombe Manor, or the poltergeist of Borley Rectory, and 100 other strange and peculiar stories. We kept scrapbooks. We swapped opinions, and we wrote earnest monographs on scrap paper. We were experts. Abigail and I were in mutual agreement as to the best ghost photographs ever taken. There were many good ones, and we had scrapbooks full of such pictures, but 3 truly extraordinary ones were in a class of their own. We both knew exactly which books or magazines or newspaper clippings these nightmares were hidden in, and we always proceeded with caution when looking at them, as if the images themselves might...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?